What it do, what it do.
Sup, y'all? Sup, y'all?
We're back with another one.
Episode number 2 of 2023.
The second one, man.
Yeah. As y'all already know, this is the 7 podcast. My name is Breezy.
Monty, what up, yo?
And we here.
We here.
Jumping into the topics. Oh, I guess the first thing to do is talk about the last episode.
The last pod we did.
It's a few weeks ago now.
Mm-hmm.
It was the toxicity episode.
Part 1.
Part 1. We didn't. I feel like we didn't plan to make the whole thing,
but it's just so much toxic shit.
It was a good way to come back anyway.
Yeah, no, it's one of the things where, it was like, you know, the hot topic, and toxicity is like, it hasn't like died down, like the hype around it.
So when we got a big response from that, and I say big response, I say most people messaged us, or when they seen us, they brought it up.
Yeah.
And especially a lot of women. There's a lot of women that want to, or think we should have a female here.
Yeah.
For topics like that. So on a toxicity part 2, Monty has.
See this nigga.
What?
It's me. It's my podcast.
No, it's our podcast.
All right, but Mont, you make it like
you have a person to bring on.
That's what I'm saying. We have a person now. You know.
Did I talk to the person?
No, I'm not saying. But it's a we show.
Oh, are you afraid of what this person's gonna say already?
I got nothing to hide.
Holy.
That's probably why I had to pick, because we couldn't let somebody come on here.
Listen, toxicity part 3. If this becomes a series, I will pick a woman to come on.
Yeah, we could.
Because I had some ideas.
But who you cool with that'll come talk about?
I'm cool. I got some people. All right, I got some women that would come on here and talk. Couple friends. Yeah, I got a couple friends.
For the record, the suggestion was made by him.
To what?
Who?
To have women on?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it got brought to me a couple times, and then it was kind of like, yeah, you guys need a female perspective when it comes to this stuff. And I said, okay. We did one where it's just both me and you.
Yeah.
So we should definitely have a female on. Yeah, we should. That would be interesting. I don't know how it's going to go.
Y'all see how he get. Y'all see him.
I don't know how that's gonna go, but we're gonna see.
He might be doing laps by the end of that one. Man had to get up and leave that last time, man.
Man, no one was there for that live. Get out of here. This guy's bringing up old stuff.
That's just the only time I seen him. Had to get up and leave.
But yeah. Toxicity part 2.
It's coming. Soon.
I don't know if it's going to be the next episode or the one after that.
But sometime soon for sure.
Sometime soon. And it's going to be 1 female or 2?
There might be 2. Because they go together, but they don't go together like that, But they've had a thing about wanting to do something like this. So they're like, we're going to try to bring both of them on.
Okay, so 2.
That's what it is.
Whew.
It might just be me, y'all.
That's gonna, no, I'm just saying that's gonna be debates. Is what I'm gonna say. That's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be good. That's all that is.
So there's a little teaser, guys.
Just a little teaser for the next one.
2 women.
We're already working on it,
and I don't know one of them. You 2?
Yeah, you don't know one of them.
Wow. Yeah, people do not. My opinions, for new people.
Oh yeah, but no, both of them they cool like that, so they're not gonna feel like they're being attacked or it's something a personal thing. So they're not gonna a lot of times I feel like stuff gets misconstrued or misunderstood because people take it personal, and something that could be meant to just be a general statement is now taken personal, and now I have to defend my pride and honor and things like that. And I think that's how a lot of things escalate at times. So I don't think it'll get to that point. Like, they're cool, so they're not gonna just be like, what the fuck, you're attacking me, and then all of a sudden now it's really an argument, right?
Well, if they come from you, I trust you.
There you go. So on part 3, I should be ready for war, is what you said. Alright, I'm gonna get my comebacks up. I'm gonna start handling business.
Oh.
No. So yeah. All right. So where are we going?
I guess first topic we'll go a little bit of current event. We don't even have a title for this episode.
No, man. It's
Okay,
just,
we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with something. We can title it this.
Adam22.
There's more toxicity, though. You know.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Adam22. As most of you already know.
This shit is so wild.
Even say it. Adam is I guess a famous podcaster.
Yeah.
No jumper. And he had a porn star, Jason Love, sleep with his wife.
That he agreed to.
On OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It was on OnlyFans, right?
Yeah. Or something like that. Yeah, whatever platform they use.
It's for OnlyFans. And basically this was all about making money. How does this come up? Well, Adam and Lena Plug, right? They've done what? Over 200 scenes with women?
Yeah, so it's always been Adam, Lena, and another woman. Like, he's never been okay with there being another dude there.
Okay.
Or her and another dude.
Okay. And so for this one, she got to choose too, right?
Yeah,
she chose this guy, right?
This motherfucker chose Black Superbad, like.
And she's married to a white, skinny guy with tattoos and
recently married, by the way. They've been together for like 7 years, but like I think they just got married like a month ago.
Okay. And he was okay with this. He
gave the okay. Like if you haven't seen it, you can watch all the interviews and stuff. Like he even went on and talked to his people right after, saying like, I had every opportunity to say no, but I said it was cool.
Okay. So, for research purposes, did you get to watch the clips, anything?
Yeah, I watched a little highlight reel.
Highlight reel?
Research purposes.
So what'd you think?
It wasn't hype, or whatever I saw didn't look hype to me.
Okay.
But there was still shit that I would have had to fight this motherfucker. Like, you're not leaving here alive.
Okay. But you said it wasn't hype, so why would you have to fight? Why would you want to fight him?
Hype is like,
you said
if they're doing wild shit.
Okay.
Like, I'm picking you up and I'm putting you holding on to the ceiling fan.
Okay.
It wasn't like a production. It was just on the bed and a couple positions and now you're done.
Okay, so
there could be moments. It could be a not fun ride, but you get scared 2 or 3 times.
Okay. So, again, why would you be mad if it was pretty... I guess you're saying basic? Did you feel it was basic?
So you could have basic sex and still nutting somebody. And that's a kid. That was all basic for 45 minutes. But I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right? So, yeah, it could be not hype. And then you do some wild shit. So that's what I'm saying. It was mild. And then from the highlight reel... And then it was like, no, he didn't. He shot up the club, B.
Well, did you hear his reasoning on shooting up the club?
Yeah, he said the shit went numb and he couldn't tell.
Well, shit went numb and then, like, couldn't tell and he didn't want to pull out and put back in and pull out because it was painful for her.
Yeah, so... This nigga.
That's what he said.
I know, but it's like I said, she picked Black Superbad. Like, what the fuck? That should tell you.
Well, she did pick an assassin. Like, I won't lie, she did. I saw the video as well. My thoughts is, first thing, I'm like, after getting a new phone and stuff, I'm obsessed with cameras. Mm-hmm. That was a really good camera.
This ain't even about y'all. Whatever they're using.
Yo, like this camera.
I'm liking this shit.
This is not the normal camera.
We got to look. We gonna have to hit up Adam and ask him what camera y'all use to film, man. We need it for us. It's for y'all. Yeah. This is the type of research we do for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, camera was sick. What were my thoughts? Okay. Well, as it started and stuff, like, I'm like, okay, this is really happening, like, you know? And then from the moment of, like, penetration, right? Mm-hmm. Like, the first moment, and the way I saw her, like, grab his arms, like, they just shake, you know what I mean? You know the shake?
Yes!
I was like,
finally.
I was like, oh damn. You know, like
you know.
Well, as a man, like if you're watching that and if that is your wife or girl, it's like, oh damn, you know.
Why is she getting so hype about this?
Well, okay, first she was hype, and you can tell she's never had it like that, right?
Yeah.
So she's trying to brace herself.
This is the shit, though. This is the shit. I know people can do shit on this nigga can't even. I know people can do shit on order at times. Like people can, cry on the spot and shit like that.
Okay.
People can roll their fucking eyes.
Okay.
But then you can normally move that shit a little side to side and like a little bit. Like when her face was in the shit and her eyes fully rolled back, I was like, nah, I gotta kill both of y'all now if I'm him.
But she's okay, but she's doing OnlyFans. She has to enjoy the sex. That's what makes the product.
But this is what I'm saying.
She has to enjoy it.
She is enjoying it.
Yeah,
and you're my wife. You're not supposed to enjoy this
and
shit.
You're the husband.
This was for business.
You're the husband. You agreed on it.
I know, this business.
Okay.
Why you look like you're having fun, though?
But the porn industry is business, bro. And these people that are having... I bet the best scenes are women that are having fun.
Yeah,
real
100%.
orgasms, all of that, right?
100%. I'm just saying... I'm not saying that I didn't agree to you doing this.
Yeah.
I'm saying it still pisses me off. I can be pissed off and agree to some shit.
Okay.
I want to see that.
So I guess the next question comes... If you were Adam, right?
I'm not doing it, no.
Okay, hold on. If you're Adam, and you've done 200 scenes with other women, and your wife has let you do that, right? And she wants to have one scene with one man, are you going to let her do it? And it's for business purposes for the family.
Y'all see this?
It's hard to talk about this because, like, wow.
Because you can't either. Because that shit don't make no fucking sense. That's why you can't even ask the question straight. Because you know that shit. No.
Okay, your answer.
I don't care. Right? Know how many I've done. This was the original agreement, and yeah, no. It's just no, and it's not from like I'm trying to be fair or not be fair and this and that. I don't like that. Sorry.
So what's good is for the goose is good.
It ain't good for the that. You know, it ain't. They ain't. So yeah, no, I ain't. That's crazy. What about you?
Well, we spoke on it before. I defended Adam a little bit. I defended Adam because they're in the industry. She's let him be with like 200 women, right? Mm-hmm. And this is part of their business. This is how they make money, right?
That way, though. Huh? The original way they was doing it.
The original way.
Yeah.
Now, she wanted to go sleep with a man, and it ends up being a black guy and all this shit, and...
Black Superman.
And he's okay with it. So if he's okay with it, I was like, well, to each his own, right?
And I said... He's okay with it because it hasn't happened and it hasn't hit his fucking heart. Okay. If he actually loved that woman, there's no way that would make you feel good, business or not, seeing that.
And you see, this is the issue, like, the difference when me and you fight about it, right? Is you're right, because I think I remember telling you you're right. Mm-hmm. But then, like, I know society looks at this like this is crazy, but this probably happens way more than we even think. You don't know if you're going to like it or hate it until it happens. So even if he says he's going to like it, he could hate it. Maybe he says he's going to hate it and he likes it. You don't know until you do it.
Yeah, there's some shit I don't want to know, though. That's like, I said I know. I said I don't like it. So no. But no, 100%. You won't know until you attempt it.
Yeah.
So
you attempted it.
But every fiber in your body should tell you, because you might not have seen that happen before, but you've seen situations where you got pissed off at another dude for even talking to your girl because you went to the bathroom or something like that, and some dudes are you ready to throw hands. Yeah. So that's just your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So why would I willingly want that? And if that's gonna piss me off, this is not gonna piss me off. Of course it's gonna piss me off.
I know.
I hear you.
He was thinking of the money. You know
But
what
I
mean?
know, and that's like.
Well,
that's,
and then after the fact, he was in his feelings.
yeah.
Right? Which I can understand. Like, how do you not? You have the whole world, bro. Like, even just like say this happened and we're just in Edmonton, I'd still be in my feelings. Like,
Yeah.
and
you're gonna have to hear about that forever.
every time we go out,
No matter where you go, other internet celebrities start to ask if they can hit. Yo, can I have next? Yo, can I have next? Adam even went on and said, "No, you have to, and if you don't, that's." He said something to.
Yeah.
It was just like.
But he's trying to go along with the.
Yeah, but it's still like, why even put that out there? Because you let it happen.
Yeah.
So some people are gonna be like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you did let it happen. So if you saying shit, I'ma holla. You know, like that was. He just kept making it worse and worse, and then you just saw that it was all like marketing. Like they just wanted to market what they did, because like you said, the money. And if I'm gonna deal with it, at least let me, pay me for the shit I'm dealing with.
Because they're in the industry, like I feel like making an excuse for Adam. You know what I mean? But that is a tough one, man. And for your world to see, you can't even do this in private.
No, it's out there. No, man, it's there. And it's the thing, like,
because people are doing wild shit in private right now.
Oh,
right now. They're doing wild shit in private
for the world to see.
Yeah, that we would think is crazy, right?
And like the other thing too, I get the whole money thing and all that.
Okay.
And if it's for business, it's business. But you shouldn't be doing that kind of business if it's somebody you actually like love like that.
And then she's gonna say, "I let him do 200 girls."
I know.
That's what she's gonna say.
I know. I'm not saying she doesn't have a cop out her. She has a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as a man, if I actually feel for this girl, instead of like, yo, this is business, like we cool, but it's like, if you gone, it ain't gonna break my heart.
Okay.
If you really care about that girl, like if she leave you, that's gonna mess you up. You shouldn't agree to business shit like that. Maybe because it's the penetration. Another girl isn't penetrating her.
Yeah.
Right? So this dude that's his role.
So what do you think happens now? Because I actually feel...
It's just different now.
I've seen his podcast, and I've seen them together, and I haven't followed them a long time. But the shit seems real, man. I don't think they're going to break up and divorce like
I don't think so either.
I
honestly don't think so.
I don't think they're going to.
I think if that were to happen, it would have to be her. Because I don't see him... Like, he put himself through this now. So, what could be essentially worse than this? Right? So, I don't think he would, whatever their situation is at that time, feel like my only way out is to get a divorce. Like, if he stayed through this, he ain't gonna get a divorce over some other shit.
Okay. Well, that's enough for Adam right now. Cause
Y'all should have seen how this shit played out, though. He was defending him. And like as every day went on, he's like, "Yeah, this." He looks hurt.
Well, I was defending him because he looks ready. He seemed like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, all right, well, leave him alone, guys. And everybody was going crazy. And I'm like, let him be. And then with the way he reacted after, I'm like, bro, you said you were good. Like, you can't come back now. You got to stick with it.
The shit changed, B. The shit done changed.
Personally, like I said, if it was all about money, I would have just hid my responses and offered an interview like a year later.
Yeah,
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah. Because you could now you're making money on that shit again.
If it's about money.
Right? Yeah. But that's what I mean, though.
But he got in his feelings, so it all came out. Like,
it slowly started to trickle out, and like you've had conversations like this where people will speak lightly on something that's messing them up.
Yes.
In a way as almost like a joke, like when he made that statement about my wife's vagina's gone back to the size it was a week ago.
Yeah,
and it was just like ha ha ha, and it was just like,
no, bro,
that shit. No. You, no. Jerome, could you, if your girl and you went and you're like, yo, who the fuck was here? Like, I'm crying, Jerome. I am crying. I'm leaving and I'm crying. I'm walking home across town in traffic, crying. Like that, as a man, that's not funny to me.
No, I get what you're saying. Like when I argue with it before, I'm like, you are right. It's just there are exceptions,
right?
Okay. Anyways, going on to
we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Do the dinner one.
The dinner one?
Yeah.
Man, this shit. I hear both sides of this shit.
Yeah, explain the situation.
So the situation is, there's a big group, I think like 13, 14 people that went out to eat, and time to pay, and then now there's a split or a disagreement on how the bill should be split. One side thinks that split it 14 ways. Other side is like, I'm gonna pay for what I got, because I got some chill shit and you got some Wagyu beef.
And this is somebody's birthday, right?
Yeah, somebody's birthday.
Okay.
So I understand, like, let's say that the birthday person is in a relationship, so they're a significant other.
Okay.
But to expect one person to either one person to get the whole tab,
okay,
or for us to split it evenly.
What was the total price? $4,600?
Yeah, it was something
okay,
ridiculous.
Okay.
So it's not like that's like $400 or $500 a person.
Yeah.
Right? So to me, I don't think it's fair for me to pay $500 when I got $120 worth of stuff. And I felt like I ate good. But you got the $2,000 worth of stuff and you just getting a discount.
The guy got up and he was pointing at 3 women. He was like, you had lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You had lamb. You had steak.
That nigga wrote that shit down. They're like, oh, I'm watching these. No, they eating like they pay for that. That's how they eat. And they ain't with no man.
And it's not the problem that the women are getting rack of lambs and lobster. That's not the problem. It's just the man was probably not eating that well.
Yeah.
he probably had a burger.
If I know I can't eat good like that, you expect me to pay for you to eat like that or me to eat scraps?
Well, and you're paying for everybody. You know what I mean?
Like,
and the whole paying us paying the bill together and all paying the same amount. We got to be getting somewhat similar price things, right? Come on, and I'm willing to do it then. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, like if we all got steak,
yeah,
and maybe I had 2 glasses of wine and you only had 1 or something. Like, yeah, just split it 5 ways because we pretty much all ate the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, like you had 1, I had 3, or you had 2, I had 3. Like, you know, a few dollars here and there, but not like I said. Now when I got a fucking half rotisserie chicken dinner, and this motherfucker got the Wagyu beef that's like $500 for 4 ounces. So it's like.
So what do you say to the women that would look at you and say, "Well, if you're broke, just say that."
Yeah, I am. I'm saying it now. What do y'all want from me?
My other problem with it is there's other men around the table. You want me to pay for men's meals too?
Like that. So you a bitch now too? Like, what the fuck?
That's too much.
And that's what I'm saying. If you're broke, so I would have said before I said me. I would have been like, if you're broke, then say so. Like,
I always felt like we all pay for our own meal, and then we pay for the birthday person.
Yeah, and that's what I meant with, like, if there's significant others there, normally they'll cover the person's meal or whatever. Like, if I'm here with my girl and it's her birthday, I'm paying for her shit tonight. Okay. I'm not paying for everybody else that decided to come here.
So, scenario: what if your girl brings 4 girls and you guys do dinner? You gonna handle that?
If I'm like that. Like I got money like that.
Okay.
On her birthday?
Yeah. It's all situational, eh?
Yes. But it's also
I would love to do it, right? Mm-hmm. It's just, does it set the precedent that this is something
normal, yeah. But that's why I said, like, if it's her birthday and it's like 3-4 people, not a whole table. Like, so even if in that situation where I said yes, if I'm good like that, I would do it.
Yeah.
If it was 10 or 15 people at the table, I'm not doing that, even if I could.
That's a lot.
I'm saying, like, it's going to be a case by case, but it'd have to be in a unique scenario.
3 or 4 people, if I have it, I'll do it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know? Like, I'll do it.
Especially, I'm saying, like, it's her girls. Like, that's probably her 2 or 3 best friends, right? It's not the whole group of friends that all hang out. It's just these really close ones.
But if you know your guy can't do it, because the woman knows the guy's situation.
Also that, too.
Don't put him in that situation.
But I think that a lot... the truth behind why they was fucking with you come out in those moments. Because if it was really about me as who I am...
Yeah.
You would know that, no, I'm not going to fucking do that. Or I would matter more to you than a fucking punching bag because I don't want to pay for the whole table.
Yeah, but then she's putting you on spot. Her friends are there, right?
And that's what I'm saying.
Her friend is there, her sister's there, her cousin's there. You know, like, pay for my girls. Show them. You know?
You show them. Shit, I'm good. I got to show you. I'm dating all of them? The fuck is this? Is it a tryout?
What did Shams call me that one time? Mr. Big Funds?
Oh, that was so funny. But nah, man, no. I think it gotta make sense. But I'm not just doing that shit to do that shit, and it shouldn't be expected. And who comes out, like, who leaves the house? You're not gonna answer that.
Who leaves the house what? Say it. Who leaves the house what? Say
Not
it.
in your face.
I know, because I think I know where you're going.
Exactly.
So
who leave the house that goes somewhere for an event or anything like that and expect to partake in such event and not expect to spend money? Mm-hmm. Like, so to me, if you coming out to dinner, you just expect it to be covered. But like you said, it could also be he might have did that for 3-4 of them before.
It's crazy in relationships. Like, a lot of the shit we talk about, communication, bro. Like, say if it's not talked about earlier. Say just even on the car there, like, hey babe, my girl's there. Like, do you got it tonight? Just as simple that, you know what I mean?
But how that was portrayed in the video, it didn't even look like...
No, nobody knew.
But no, it didn't look like it would have been a communication like that.
Yeah.
Because that to me is a question. How she came off is like, I'm expecting you to do this shit. It's almost like a statement. Right? She's not like... She didn't approach him like, yo, can you? It was just like, you're not paying for all of us? Like, bitch, that's what the fuck I thought you was doing. Like, you know? It came off like that. Like, no, you know you're supposed to do that. Not like, can you?
No, yeah.
Right? And that's what I mean. That's a better quality girl.
She's telling the girls, hey man, put your purses back in. My man's got this.
Yeah, like you ain't got a man tonight.
Oh damn.
What I'm saying, girl.
Oh, chill.
Nah, because if that's how you gonna act and try to put me on the spot, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You figure that shit out. I'm gone.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't wasting my time, man. Nah, that's the entitlement of some people, y'all.
All right, man. Well, dinner done.
Next,
Keke and Usher. Man.
Like I said, almost everything is.
What?
It could fit under that toxic umbrella, B.
Well, this ain't toxic.
I know, but everything got some toxic shit in it that we talking about.
I don't feel this is toxic. I think this is very. This could happen to anyone that goes to a concert.
To his concert.
Yeah,
and you're in a relationship.
You're in a relationship, and you gotta.
And you sit in front row.
And you got a good-looking woman.
Yeah,
he
put y'all in the front on purpose. Usher the problem.
True player for real. That's my.
The nigga done told everybody, y'all just ain't listen.
Well, you said don't leave your girl around me.
True player for. He said ask that nigga. Pharrell been alive forever, so he could have told y'all.
So with the Keke and Usher thing, they were at a concert, right? And Keke was wearing a black see-through.
I know somebody that got one like that.
Kind of.
Chill out.
Oh man, okay.
You're not even thinking about who it is.
I did already. I think I know. Okay, they have a black. She's wearing a black see-through like dress or a two-piece, whatever.
It was like a bodysuit.
It was a bodysuit.
Not like a bodysuit, but like a bodysuit with under it, and then the legs and down was like pretty much see-through, like black lace.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was dancing. She was having a good night.
Whole ass was out. Cheeks. Go on. You can see it. That's all I'm saying.
There was some material there.
No, in between them. This nigga. What material here?
I'm trying to back her up here.
Yeah, you trying to back up all that nigga.
Anyways, so she's at the concert, right? Baby dad's at home because she just had a kid not too long ago, right?
She's dead.
And nobody judge her. She's the woman of the house, right? She's the one making the money.
Yeah,
right?
she's making more than he is. Yeah.
And she said, "Stay your ass home. I'm gonna see Usher." but she is kind of.
We will never know.
Financially, like having the power in the home.
She got to say. She got to say.
Okay, and basically what happened?
Well, Usher did his little thing on her. She had her ass out. She was dancing up on it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Dude got in his feelings and says pretty much like what the hell you doing out there? You're a mom and all this. And then Black Twitter came for his ass. And he kind of fucked up though. Not in the moment. He fucked up in the moment as well. But prior to her having their kid, he was posting videos of her shaking her ass and all that while she was pregnant and all that.
Well, this is part of what women complain about, right? They're like, you like this at the beginning.
Yeah.
Now you're dating me, now you don't like
now
it.
you don't like this shit. Like, you put my ass out there. Why can't I put my ass out there? Because you have my child, and I don't like it now. It's just like the last time. I might have said, yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
And then it happened, and I'm like, nope, I'm not cool with it.
So how would you feel if that was your girl?
Exactly how he felt.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have did what he did.
Yeah?
But I wouldn't have liked that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, my
to me, it's just
my opinion's always different on these topics, but like, it's a celebrity, bro, and she made it known that this is her favorite artist from how long? Like,
yeah, I know.
She's made it known, and she's having a moment. Like, why can't you let your girl have a moment? Us as men, we need to be more secure, Clairmont.
I am secure.
Usher's not gonna take her home. Well, I'm assuming he wouldn't take home our regular women, right? She's a celebrity. Maybe he's gonna take Keke home, but he's gonna take
a finish what you started.
He shouldn't be taking our girl home, right? So we're okay. And if your girl is willing to go home with him, then that ain't your girl. You know what I mean?
We just had a kid, though.
Huh?
We just had a kid together.
Exactly why she should go have fun, Clairmont. She just went through hell. She
with another nigga?
She went through birth, bro.
Nah.
And then she's 5-6 months. She's been home.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. She wants to show off that she got her body right again. She wants to show that off.
Why she got to do that?
Because this is what she been doing before.
Nah,
Before.
So you got to keep doing the same shit you've always been doing when your life set you on a different path. You got kids now. Yeah, nah. I'm going to keep that same road, that same path I'm going, because this is how the fuck I'm supposed to live my life forever. No, you change.
Oh, that's tough, bro. You got to let her be happy, because you as a man, you're not going to change because you had a kid.
And who said he didn't?
What? I know, but we're still going to do the things we like to do, Clairmont. Kid or not.
Some of them dudes don't begin to do the shit that they like to do. But all right.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, well, they still fight to do the things they want to do.
Yeah, they still want to do that shit. Don't mean you can't.
Okay, they can't do it as much.
But this is the thing, though. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm saying I don't like it. So whether it's right or wrong, it don't make me feel good. So I don't want to see it.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
And I'm going to say I don't mind it. Just, like, be tasteful about it, right?
But I said, though, I wouldn't have handled it how he did.
Because, like, what she did with Usher there,
yeah,
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
No, it's like, as actors, as in that industry,
Yeah.
like you're laying in bed naked with someone else and just got little undies or tape or whatever over your shit. You're that close to people in movies and doing your roles and whatnot. So yeah, I wouldn't just be like losing my mind off of that. To me though, it's also a little bit more of the specifics of it, because if that's her like teenage crush, if there's one nigga that could break down the defenses, it's him.
Well, yeah.
So this is why I'm saying I don't like it. It's not that I'm saying that like I'm trying to prevent you from being happy because that's your teenage crush. You've always wanted to get a concert. And now he's got you on stage dancing. Like who the like I'd be a hater
So what about
to not see you wanting that. I'm just saying I wouldn't like it.
Okay. I guess I'm always like I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah.
Right? Because like for example, right? Say I'm in a relationship and I get to finally meet Malaya Michelle, right? And you know who this is for me, right? this would be a big deal, right? I can't be told to tone it down. Now, I'm not going to go crazy, right?
And embarrass you and shit.
I'm not going to embarrass my girl, but you got to let me have a little moment, bro.
If there was a hall pass,
okay,
this the one. This is where you'd use it.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
He's like, if I know it's going to happen, I'm gonna just save this hall pass until that day. Like I'm that's all I'm gonna do.
And like I guess celebrity crush, but she's not really a celebrity. That's the crazy part.
She's a different kind of celebrity.
She's a different kind of celebrity. But yeah, I've been a fan of this woman since man,
probably like 16, 18.
Huh? Yeah, probably. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
So like once you started seeing that kind of stuff, like once you knew of her existence.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever that was, but yeah.
Now people are gonna look up the name.
They ain't gonna spell it right.
I said the full name.
They ain't gonna spell it right though. So yeah, they probably ain't gonna find it. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
OVO.
Chill out. I feel like we only live once, man. We gotta be able to like not let our partner go, but
this is the thing.
Why can't we be secure enough that we can do these things?
This is the thing.
That's the type of relationship I need.
This is the thing.
I need the woman secure and I'm secure and we can actually live. Not everything is locked down.
No. You see, you mixing up what I'm saying though.
Okay.
I'm all about being fair.
Okay.
So that's if I'm gonna argue with you, it's gonna be about keeping the same energy, or like if this is how we're gonna look at this is how we're gonna look at that too. So I'm with that. My point was that it's not going to make me feel good. Not saying that I wouldn't accept it or I wouldn't know you can't fucking do it. Yes, I'm gonna be fair. If I'm an actor too and I have sex scenes and all that, I'm not gonna mad. It's gonna not make me feel good, but I'm also putting myself, just like you said, Adam been fucking other bitches.
Okay.
But, so to be fair, he had to let her do that. At least once. At least once, right? So, but he was fair, but he also still didn't like that shit. That's all I'm saying. So that's where I'm saying I get it. So same thing with Keke and her dude. Like, yeah, of course I'm not going to tell you not to go to Usher. Like that's your crush. Mm-hmm. Like you got to get front row seats. Like you got to do all of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it and I'm not gonna be worried that it's not gonna be, our relationship ain't gonna be the same no more. It's just that I don't like seeing you with another man like that. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, you would be fair. She would probably be fair giving you that one pass if you met Malaya. But she probably still wouldn't like that she has to give you that one pass and knowing what's going to happen or what happened or whatever.
Let me tell you, early in my relationships, I let this Malaya thing be known, bro.
Yes.
I laid the groundwork.
How much shit do you do because you have to, not because you like to? She gonna do it, so she gonna let you do that. Mm-hmm. But she's still not gonna feel good that you're with another woman.
I hear you.
That's all I'm saying. So it's like, yes, I'll be fair. Like if I did some shit, you can do some shit or whatever it is or whatever we're discussing this fairness about. I'll agree to it because I feel like being fair, that's how it should work. But I'm still not just gonna like how it's gonna feel when the shoe's on the other foot. Right? Like, when I'm on the receiving end now I see how that feels. Shit, my bad. I should have never did that to you because I didn't realize that's how that made you feel. Because now I know.
Okay. Gonna be done with that one. Let's go to IG video to react to.
Okay, we got a couple videos. We're gonna play the audio and then we're gonna give our perspective on it.
I got one.
You got one? I thought you had two of them. Or you just not gonna do that other one?
I think it was one, man. Let's see here. Doing the collabs on Instagram and saving them is a really good thing.
It's a really
on collection. By the way.
No, it's dope.
All right.
A woman who knows her worth and knows she can do better than that because there are men out there.
Oh, did he?
Woman.
Oh, the question just comes. He says it right when it starts.
Oh, of course.
A woman who knows her worth and knows she can do better than that because there are men out there that aren't gonna want to see a whole bunch of women at one time.
Well, what determines a woman's worth?
I think a woman determines her own value.
See, that's the difference between men and women. Like, a man can't just determine their value. The world dictates how valuable you are.
The marketplace, you're saying.
Right. Like, women can just make up how valuable she is in her head and then just assume that the world should follow that. But we can't operate like that. Imagine if I said like that, I'm just worth that. Like, why? Because I believe it. Everybody would think that I'm delusional, but women can believe that. What's a high-value woman?
A woman who knows her worth and knows she can do better than that because there are men out there that aren't gonna want to see a whole bunch of women at one time.
Well, what determines a woman's worth?
Just so they could hear that first part.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about that, man?
I feel like he was spot on. No, we live in a society where, like, men essentially, our value is based on merit, what we can accomplish. Whether with our brain, with our hands, with our bodies, or whatever we do, the things you acquire or statuses you attain, certifications, this or that, political status, whatever it is, the more of those you have, the more merit you've earned, essentially, to show how valuable you are. So it's always been like that in society. So I think that's where
so you agree with him that women just get to say I'm high value and that's it?
Yeah.
And we're not allowed to do that?
No.
I guess you're right. Like, I can't really fight that. We don't get to really just say that we're this.
No, we have to prove it, right?
Because even if you say you're that, right?
If you have nothing to show,
let's go down the checklist, right? How many homes do you own?
Yeah.
How many cars do you own?
Yeah.
Do you have a boat? How many boats do you have? Do you have any stocks?
Yeah.
What's your investments? What's your life insurance like?
Right.
Like, and we're talking finance,
right? It's all centered around, and that's what I mean. Like, and essentially, as you get merit in any of those things you do, money normally is a byproduct of it.
Yes.
Right. Like you go from this certification to that level of certification. You go from a manager to a VP. Like, you're gonna start earning more. You're gonna have access to things you didn't have access to when you were earning less. So, but yeah, a lot of everything is connected back to
finance.
Finance is what you can earn as a man.
Have you ever not dated a woman because of her finances? She doesn't have much money, or she doesn't have a job, or any of that. Have you ever looked at a situation and be like, ah?
Yeah. No, I haven't been turned off from that.
Yeah?
No.
I hear you.
What about you?
I'm trying to think if there's
because my attraction to her was like,
see here,
it's almost like her womanly features.
I guess.
So it wasn't like
I'm trying to think of
she better be, but also that's
okay. So anyone I've really liked? No, I've never looked at their finances but here's the thing, with me, I'm such a dreamer that I feel that if we are together,
Mhm.
we can uplift
I
each other.
I'm
right?
100%.
And I'm not saying that's the way it always goes, but that's how I feel. I feel that like that can happen. And when the other part, and me and you've had this argument, not about finances, we had it about other things, right? Meeting someone that you feel is the one or the one for you or whatever, and waiting for them to get right to be with them, right? We had this, what was the topic? It was about...
Soulmates or something like that.
No, it was about...
Was it the healing one?
Yeah, like meeting someone while they're healing.
Yeah.
Right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And your thing was like, yeah, I do want her to be healed, and I'm more of a dreamer of I think we can uplift together, right?
Yeah.
So we're kind of going back to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel that, but either way, like to each his own, as always, right?
Yeah.
I have no problem with people, kind of filtering out these type of people, right? Mm-hmm. Like this guy's broke. I don't want to date him. Mm-hmm. Okay, I get it. Let it be known early, right? Yeah. Or this guy has kids, like me. I don't date guys with kids. Okay. Cool. Like I don't take that. I never take that shit personal. You know what I mean? But for me, I feel like if you find the one you really like or really love, man, or you feel that you can fall in love with them, I feel like you can do anything. Like I feel love's powerful like that. Right?
No, I agree with all that stuff, man. It wasn't that I was disagreeing with your perspective
of the healing, or what?
With the healing and all that. It was just that it was my choice. So instead of if I have to choose, or if I had a choice, I'd prefer you at 100%. That's all I'm saying.
What are we all?
That's what I'm saying. So if I have a choice, so if I don't have to do this now, and this is the thing, I've never been a person to be like, oh, I'm not good right now, like, but I really feel like you're the one. So fuck off for a little bit until I'm good. If I felt that way about you, no. If I felt that way about you, I'm ready to go right now, regardless of my stature. My point is that if I don't get that vibe, I'm not going to just chance it with someone I don't feel like could be that. Yeah. I'll just wait until I feel like, oh, shit, you could be that. And you see, let's try this shit right now. So it's almost never a disagreement. It's just like my approach or my perspective is just on a different path, but we're still going to the same place.
And I guess neither answer is wrong, right?
No,
because like if I have it, right, and she doesn't have it, I'm probably gonna keep giving it until she has it, right? Now, but that's a risk though, because I can do that and she just dips on me.
Yeah, but it's the thing though, like that's also more accepted that way.
It actually, you're right.
Right? Like if I'm good and you not, I'm gonna try and help you to get to where I'm at. For you, whether you hear or not, I'm still good. Yeah. But I want that, and more times than not. But this is also nature, I feel. Yeah. So if now she's ahead of you, if we putting people on scales, it'd be weird for her to look down. Okay. Because as a woman's nature,
so you think
she's trying to come up.
So you think she won't help him up?
It's rare unless there's real love there, and because
I hate to get at women like that, because I do know situations of women helping men up.
No, but there's always.
But you say the majority is no though.
No, because naturally, it's almost in their genetics to want a man that's in a higher position.
Oh, for sure. That's the way society's been set.
Oh, and that too, right? So that's what I'm saying. So if she's already above you, she's already looking above you.
We fix it. We provide it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I mean though, because, and this is just human nature. If you really have an attachment to someone and they need help, if you had them all lined up, you'll probably try to help the one you have the strongest connection to. That's where you reach, right?
True.
So if a man has that with her, and she's higher than he is, if she was gonna help somebody, it would be him, because it's more than just a money thing. There's something real there. Yeah. So those are the situations, because most women in those positions, nature would say, look up. So if there's no sense in helping you up, why would I waste my energy and resources there? Like it's like you can be replaced or you're a dime a dozen. You know, but if there's that genuine connection that she has had with nobody else, yeah, she'll help him up.
Okay. You can be replaced. Damn.
Can we all?
Huh?
I said, can we all?
Yes and no. You think we can all be replaced?
It depends on your definition and what context.
Mm.
Because we could all get fired from our jobs, and they could have other people doing our jobs tomorrow.
I know, but then they don't have us there.
Yeah.
Well, okay. When I mean that, I mean like, yeah, I could replace someone, or someone could replace me, but that same connection probably won't be there, especially if it was high.
No. Yeah.
Right?
No.
But
no.
who knows? It could be way better.
Yeah, you
Or
could have
way
another
worse.
high, but
Right?
in a different way.
Yeah, different.
But the specific type of connection you have, no. That aspect, no, I don't think you can be replaced. That's why people can like reach out to you after so many years and things like that. Because you had this one that they couldn't shake, some kind of connection that they couldn't shake.
Okay.
You know?
Alright. How you want Did you want to touch the dermatologist thing?
Yeah, because that's dirty. They
what's up with that? I don't even know what this topic is. Go ahead.
This I don't know if y'all saw this article, but apparently dermatologists came out and said that it's recommended to shower only 2 or 3 times a week. A week.
Okay.
That's dirty. That's like, this sound like, because I don't know, remember there was probably like 6 months to a year ago where there's a whole like craze of people not showering, people
That
coming out
celebrities
saying, celebrities saying they don't bathe their kids and shit and all that. Come on, dog.
Yeah, I can't get with the 2-3 times a week.
That's
first of all,
kids first off.
You know what? I'm more worried about the adults than the kids on this 2-3 times a week thing. I really am.
Jerome, your kids be playing in dirt.
I'm still more worried. Yeah, but our little kids aren't having sex too. Like,
a lot of people ain't having sex, Jerome.
What? I don't believe them, bro.
No, it's a small number of people fucking.
Who says this? What are you talking about? What women are you believing right now, bro?
Nah, not them.
Okay.
Yeah. Chill out. Just jumping off a cliff. Just chill.
Like, what? What are you talking about?
I've been seeing like lots of stats on this, and it's like it's the essentially the 1% of guys sleeping with like the 90% of women.
Holy shit!
Because they're the ones that have all the money and stuff. And there was like numbers where like guys between 20 and 35, like the percentage of them sexually active has dropped like 30-40% compared to what it was like 15-20 years. Like, there's so much stuff saying that guys are like going longer and longer without like having sex, or even before they lose their virginity and stuff like that. Like, I don't know who does these studies and whatnot, but like it's stuff that I've been seeing in like multiple different sources. So I'm like, holy shit, like this is getting. So that was one of the big things they talk about is like most of the girls, because if every dude was just balling, like every dude would have a bunch of girls. But how many dudes, let's say when we go out, even guys that you see could even talk to girls properly.
Okay.
There's what? A handful of those guys.
Well, most men don't even know how to have conversation.
Right? So it's just like, so how can they even work their way up to making something happen? But the guy that has money, the girls just go.
Well, his conversation is a little bit better.
Right? It's just, I just bought the whole bar. Yeah, okay.
That's a good.
I bought 5 bottles. Yeah, come party with me. Okay, like it's
good conversation.
Yeah, it's easy. Like, boom, he just did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, no, man, it's just different. So I can't understand like how and why where these numbers come from, but wherever they're coming from, it's showing the pattern is just getting worse and worse. So people dudes ain't. So if you got the 1% pretty much taking all the girls, there's a whole lot of people that not having sex. So
hearing this 1% thing is so
to me
bad.
It's like, then if just existing though,
okay,
like you get dead skin off your body like every day.
Bro, we sweat.
We sweat. We like.
Okay.
So it's like it's just like, and it B.
Well,
like this shit pisses me off.
you're not getting a debate on this one because we both agree 2 to 3 times a week is
that's foul. That's what I'm saying with kids. Like when you go shower your kids, and they were playing in the yard and stuff. You could see the dirt in the water. Like you could see it.
Yeah.
Like you want 2-3 days of that caked up. Blocked your pores and shit. Like it just like so
caked up.
Well, because they probably gonna sweat again and then add more to it. Right? It's just like, yeah, I can't get with that one. So, and like there were studies behind lots of shit. Don't mean they're right.
That is true.
So, people are just like, yeah, like it's justified now. I'm like, you nasty. And I would not talk to you ever again.
It's justified now.
Because people always love to.
No, I get it.
Like, yeah, well, there's a study that says it's all we really need to, so it's cool. It's like, no, you don't need to moisturize, but it probably help your skin not age as fast. But okay.
Well, I guess that's enough of the shower stuff. We can get off that because we agree. That's just
yeah. Y'all can't be doing that shit.
Get on to Bronny.
Bronny, man.
Prayers for Bronny, I guess.
That's
right?
crazy.
Was that just today or yesterday?
It was a few days ago.
It was a few days. That was yesterday, man.
No, man. It's been a few days.
Whoa. Yeah, cardiac arrest.
Yeah, he
right?
collapsed.
Is this during practice?
Yeah, I think they were doing some scrimmage or something like that.
Oh, LeBron's son, by the way.
Yeah, Bronny James. Yeah, LeBron James' son.
Yeah, and I think we're kind of having a little bit of a debate in the group about a lot of strokes, a lot of cardiac arrests, a lot of blood clots ever since the vaccine, right?
Yeah, no, it's been a pattern. Like you can't.
But people are trying their best to ignore it, and I don't want to. I hate being the conspiracy theorist, but like, I don't know. Why can't we just use our eyes and see that young people are falling out of nowhere?
Yeah, it's not that this hasn't happened before and things like that, but at this rate, and the rate that you're seeing it happen to known people should worry you, because how many of the unknowns is it happening to then? Right? Like,
oh man,
like you're only hearing about it because these people are somebodies.
Yes,
right.
That's true.
So if it's reached to the point where it's affecting multiple somebodies at this rate, when before it never was, you have to question some shit. And yes, no one has hard evidence to say yes it is or this is exactly why. It's probably a bunch of factors, but you can't ignore the catalyst of when that happened and then shit happening after.
What do you say to the people that said, oh, we're all not dropping dead, we all took the vaccine?
Yeah. It's not going to affect everybody the exact same.
Exactly.
It's like all medication. Like
all medication affects people differently.
Yeah.
We all don't go through every side effects on the damn pill bottle,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
But these are all the possibilities that somebody could go through. So, yeah, no, you just don't know. And that was the biggest thing. And I think when people get on defense mode, they just like don't want to hear nothing, even if it makes sense. Yeah. So I think it's because, they're feeling attacked, so you have to defend whatever, even if it's shit that makes sense. Yes, it had these benefits, and yes, it did this and it did that, but it could also do this. Just admit that.
Yeah.
Like, this could be the reason for it. Just admit that it's possible because of how it's engineered or whatever it is. And admit that you guys didn't fully complete research on it. And just this will go a lot easier, but it's because they're always in defense mode, like they didn't do anything wrong, is why people keep coming at them. But also, you cannot ignore the shit that you're seeing. So if you're seeing people drop at an alarmed rate, something happened. Something changed at some point that's now causing this to be more frequent. So
yeah, and it's gonna be a battle between the anti-vax and people that really believe in the vax.
Because obviously there's people out there that probably the same thing have happened to that didn't get the vaccine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So some people might know someone that this happened to that wasn't vaxxed.
Yeah.
And then they're like, nah, bump that. My friend died from that too.
Exactly.
And he wasn't vaccinated. So it's not just that.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you would have lived if he was vaccinated. And it just got to take a personal experience to just sway your perspective. Right? So
that's funny. I watched Gil's Arena.
Gilbert
Arena's podcast. And they started off the podcast by saying, rest in peace to Bronny, right? And the host was like, yeah, I'm tired of you dickheads bringing up COVID and vaccines and all that. That's BS. And I'm like, whoa, bro. Like, what? Like, why couldn't you just avoid the whole conversation, right? He just got so aggressive and mad about it. And I'm like, that's that energy, man, right?
Wow, I gotta go check that out.
Yeah, like, what if we came on here, we were that mad about, why aren't you guys listening? Why don't you see? You know what I mean? Like, but he was angry, and this is somebody that's on TV, bro.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like...
It's good to see passion like that, man. Like, when it... And that's what I mean about when it gets to the point that
No. But he was saying he was against the people that thought it was for the vaccine. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, he was mad about it that we even dare even say it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he wasn't happy, bro.
Oh, so it was... You're just talking about the passion he had behind it.
Yeah, like, he was so angry.
Yeah.
Like, right? We're just talking. We're not coming in passionate... And all that, like, you guys need to see this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody's coming at him, like, just laying it out, like...
But, like, just the way he made me feel even listening to him, I'm like, bro, really? Like, why are you... It was the first thing he said right off the gates of bringing it up. And I was just like, damn, okay. But yeah,
it could be. Like, if let's say somebody started, some medication for headaches, and then some shit went left... You got to question when did he say, and if it lined up, maybe it was this thing.
Maybe it was.
Like, it's just the logical thing to do to get to the bottom of it. No one knows for sure, but you can't not question everything that's changed if this is only happening now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and it almost makes you feel like that they're guilty.
Yeah.
The way that you're ready to defend that's not what it was. You look guilty. But no, that's... Yeah, I can't even imagine. But Gilbert said R.I.P. to, like, his career.
Oh.
Essentially, I think is what he was saying.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think I saw... I haven't read into it. I haven't followed up on the article.
Yeah.
But I saw... I don't know if it was Gilbert, but someone said R.I.P. to Bronny's career.
Which it could be.
Right?
It could be, and that sucks. He's at, what, 18?
Yeah, he just turned 18.
And think about it, he's having cardiac arrest problems.
Yeah.
But yeah, sticking on to sports, I guess we can end it with this one.
Okay.
This one. The big contracts.
Yeah, man.
What's the soccer player's name? Mbappe? Is that how you say it?
Kylian Mbappe.
Okay. And he got, what was the deal?
The offer was $776 million for 1 year. He's a soccer player.
Damn. Is Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So Saudi just essentially bought up, but they partnered with PGA.
But then they bought out his contract, which was like $300 million.
It didn't go through. Apparently, he declined it.
Who declined it?
Mbappe.
Oh.
It was the offer.
Oh. Okay,
so they were saying, hey...
I thought they had to buy him out of that team.
No, that would be part of the deal. So so the deal was $1.1 billion. So 776 was the salary, and then the 300 something was the buyout fee. They would have to pay the team he's currently on. But it was just an offer. They're like, hey, you haven't agreed on a contract with the team you're with, so if you want to come play for us, this is how much we were willing to pay you.
Okay.
And he said no. Apparently, he said no.
And what's the Jaylen Brown contract?
It's like $305 million or something stupid like that.
5 years?
5 years.
So we're bringing these contracts up, guys, because these are like record-breaking contracts.
Yeah.
And
yeah, no, that's both of them. I don't think
makes us feel really poor.
We're small.
Like
we're not even.
These players are making a ton of money, but I always say this because people are always like, they get that money to dribble a ball and bounce a ball. How much is the owners making? Right? Why does nobody care what the guy upstairs is making? Right? Because if
No,
this
we
guy
can't
down there
fathom
is
it.
making that, what is the guy
We can't
upstairs
fathom
making?
it. We can't fathom
And if that's
it.
the market rate because of gambling, TV rights, jerseys,
Yeah, sponsors, all
tickets, sponsors, if that's
merch, yeah.
if that's all put together and this is what players are supposed to be paid off the market, I don't care. That's the way it should be. Right? They're supposed to make this money.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone gets so angry that these players are making... The money's being put into the sport. This is what happens.
Yeah,
it's got to go somewhere.
I hear you. This is the thing, though, Jerome. I don't think it's they caring as much of players shouldn't get paid or shouldn't get paid that much.
Yeah.
It's like, do you deserve how much they're paying you?
Okay.
Like,
well,
did you show me that much work?
So, like Jaylen Brown, the market says yes.
The market says yes from TV rights.
Yes.
And shit like that.
Yeah, because it's all in one pool, Claremont.
Yeah,
you gotta pay
I hear
him.
you. I hear you.
And you're paying him off potential.
Yes.
How well you think he's going to be.
Yes, I agree
right?
with that.
So
I'm
you gotta
saying
pay it.
the people you're saying, why are you so mad? They're not mad at that aspect of it.
Okay.
They're mad that Jaylen Brown, how you getting this much money and you ain't won shit yet? That's what they're mad at.
That's too damn bad. I don't see.
No, it's not
If I come into your job and I'm making $40 an hour and you're making $35, right? I'm getting paid the $40 because it's market rate right now. When you started, it was $35. Like, what do you want me to do?
But this is, yeah. No, I hear you.
What do you want me to do?
I hear all of that.
You're on contract. You're stuck.
not the shop. No, you can bring me up to market rate. Yeah, you can bring me up to market. That's hourly. You can change that tomorrow.
Maybe we signed you on a 3-year.
Nah, you ain't do that at the shop. You ain't do that at the shop. The NBA is different.
3-year contract, $35 an hour.
The NBA different. But all I'm saying though, it's not the NBA pays based on that, which they should.
Yeah.
But I'm saying people grade what they feel about a contract based on how well you do as an individual.
Yeah.
So it's from two different. They're looking at it from two different sides. I'm just mad if I'm, let's say I'm not a Celtics fan, and I'm a Fred VanVleet fan.
Okay.
And I see Jaylen Brown get that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, Fred VanVleet's won a championship.
Yeah.
So why is Jaylen Brown getting twice as much money as Fred?
He's younger. He defends the ball better.
Probably worse defender.
Than VanVleet?
Yeah.
He's a better defender than
He
VanVleet.
can guard bigger guys, but VanVleet was
I
getting
can't
steals
believe
and all
you're
that.
saying
Yeah,
this right
man.
now, Claremont. No. He's not a better defender than VanVleet. Oh my. We're not going to do that right now.
Yeah, I had to get him hype. Yeah.
I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
No.
But he's a
No,
better
Jaylen
defender.
Brown's all NBA. But no, I'm saying people are looking at it from a sentimental point of view.
Yes.
How the NBA pays isn't based on sentiments. It's based on numbers, what we project to make, what we think you're worth, and how much we got to pay you based on what the market says we should pay you. So if TV deals and all these sponsorships and all that keep going up, that means the NBA salary cap is going to keep going up, and you're going to see more and more record-breaking contracts.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing. NFL is a little different because there's less guaranteed money and things like that. But soccer is a whole different animal because when you look at the World Cup compared to like the NBA Finals,
Yeah.
it's like day and night for like global viewership. So soccer probably generates, I know it generates the most money out there. And the big leagues is what everyone watches and supports so they can pay these guys, just like you said. If they're offering him a $750 million, how much money they got? Exactly. Like, that's what's crazy is if they're paying these guys $400 million a year, yo, how much money you got?
And that's...
Dog. Like, that's the mind-boggling part.
Yeah. And that's what I'll say.
Like, these dudes got billions. Like, you look at the Warriors. The Warriors' value from when Steph Curry got there was, like, probably less than... It was, like, a few $100 million. That franchise is worth $4.4 billion. So, yeah, here you go, 50 mil Steph Curry.
That's crazy.
Right? Like, when you think about it on the bigger scale, like, yeah, those owners and those organizations that own those teams, that's who's really making money. That's who you should be pissed off at.
Well, like I said, man, players are going to get paid. Let's
As
be
they
happy
should.
that all these young men are making big money.
Do
And
the thing they love.
let's aspire to make big money too, man.
Yeah, fuck it, let's get it.
It won't be that, I don't think.
The NBA or soccer money.
Yeah.
Gotta get lucky something else, because we passed that point now. we
Wait.
get bruck up.
But yeah, man, this is 7 Podcast.
Thank
And
y'all for coming out.
check out our next pod. Like we said, it might be the toxicity one. Or
if we can, schedule things with the one, potentially 2 guests.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or we'll have something else set up. All right. As usual, check the timestamps to get to each
section.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next time, man.
Let's see y'all. Have a good night.
We out here.
The 7.
1.
Woo.